When I started with YouTube, I got some mean comments. And back then I might have cared. But these days I don't. Okay, time for some questions, and at the end of the video I will go into the mean comment. Why do you still make videos about Berghain whilst you're not going out? Well, that's simple. I have a backlog of stuff that I have written, and Berghain has been part of my life. And besides that, yes, I currently don't really go out and I don't take drugs, but Berghain is not only about drugs. And there are still some interesting stories or things that I've experienced that I would like to share with you all. Yes, I will still take into account what those videos will be about and if that's connected with my values, but you can definitely expect some videos about Berghain. What is your advice for recreational drug use? Well, I think it's important, if it's going to be your first time, to do it with someone who is responsible with it and who already has experience with it and can sort of lead you through it. Of course, drugs, they might be confusing and triggering things inside of you that you didn't experience before. So it's handy to have someone there to either calm you down or to explain you the process. What I also find important is that you take responsibility in how much you take, for example. And don't just be at a party, take a whole pill and see what happens, because that's pretty irresponsible. And if you, for example, look at psychedelics, then it's especially good that you start off slowly and start off with small amounts, because otherwise it might be too overwhelming. People see that as a bad trip, and then the whole fun is gone. Just be responsible with it. If you can test your drugs, I know, for example, here in Berlin there are some options to do that, and also in the Netherlands there is. And then you know that the stuff that you take is safe. Where can I order some? Don't ask me these questions. I cannot answer them. I will not answer them. Even a while ago I got a dealer in my Instagram DM asking me if I wanted something. Well, I don't. And also don't ask me this, because I won't share that. How did your 60-day gut cleanse go? Well, there's gonna be a video about that probably in like 2 weeks or something. Oh man, this has been one of the most wildest and great experiences that I ever had. I can now really see that anxiety, depression, how you feel is so much connected to how you treat your body. I already knew that for a bit, but now having done 60 days of just eating natural products, no sugar, but seeing the results, it's insane. Your gut makes up your mood, your emotions, and how you feel, and making sure that that piece of your body is in good order. The results are really, really nice. I feel way better. I feel that I'm way much more in control about my mood and emotions. And I just feel way healthier, so definitely something that I can advise. Have you been to the school? Okay, I know that the school is like a techno club in Amsterdam. I haven't been there. To be honest, I haven't really been outside of Berlin for the last few years. That's also due to the fact that I really liked the atmosphere here. It's a whole different vibe here to when I compare it to other kinds of clubs or different countries. I talked about this with a friend and we started talking about would we go out somewhere outside of Berlin? And the experience that we have, no. I don't know that much about the school, so I cannot give you any advice. I heard some good stories from friends in the Netherlands, but I haven't been there, so sorry. Anxiety is a real thing. How did you get rid of it? Well, this also comes down to how you take care of yourself. Yes, you can say that anxiety is a real thing, and it's definitely in research, it's something, but it also comes down to the fact in how you look at certain things. What I would say is that once you cross certain limits in your brain, in your body, then it's easier to fall back in certain bad behaviors and etc. But that's why I also mentioned, I don't like to say that I have an anxiety disorder anymore, although I was diagnosed with it. Because for myself, it makes me sound like a victim, and it sounds like that I am not able to do anything about it. So yes, I would say anxiety is a real thing, but really think for yourself, okay, what can I do about my mental state? What am I currently doing? What are my patterns and behaviors? And what can I change about that? In the upcoming month, I'm gonna make some videos about shadow work, which is basically in a short summary in how you look back at patterns, behaviors, where it comes from, what it is connected to, where does our self-destruction come from. And I'm gonna take you along in that process, so wait for videos next month about that. Okay, now we go into the mean comments, because these are funny. You have face tattoos. It's a little too late to complain about G. The damage is already done. Man, why do you judge me like this? Oh man, it's better now, I would say, with the comments on my videos on my face tattoos. And it also depends a little bit on the types of videos that I make. I know that some drug videos have been quite triggering, because for people that's really something outstanding. And I understand that, but hey, I'm a nice guy, I have brains, so leave me the fuck alone. Shut up, you loser. Nope. Responsible dude has face tattoos. Yeah, I'm a responsible guy. I think this one is also from the GHB video, so yeah, I can be responsible. I think I am, but yeah, a responsible dude has face tattoos. Thank you for confirming that. What about modernizing the Dutch identity to what seems like your ideal standards instead of spitting on your own country? Each generations have to carry their own countries to a certain amount of time. Now, if you don't even like the concept of countries, go look at the third world countries or richer neighboring countries. How much of an impact past collective choices and differences could end up benefiting or harm newer generations? Well, don't get me wrong, yes, I made a video about my Dutch identity and how I don't necessarily feel Dutch. Also, I mentioned in that video that I like Dutchies because they're straightforward and etc. But for myself, I don't like this whole tribal / culture thing that is going on in the world and that has always been going on. We are all human beings, so as a humanist, it's hard for me to really give a perspective on how I see that, to see how these tribalism things hurt people. So that was more the aim of my video than to spitting on my own country. I just used myself as my own example. And to look at other world countries, well, I can look at America. I've worked at the Air Force. I know how the military-industrial complex works. Are those countries? Are those corporations? Like, there's a lot to say that I don't even want to go into because I don't like politics in my videos. Stop this bullshit. Any drug hurts you and it's not good because you want more and something strong. Why people don't just deal with their problems without drugs or enjoy the good life they have without anything that can harm you? Well, part of this I agree with, because if you use drugs and you're using too much to what you can handle, or that you get yourself in a way of abusing drugs, don't do it. Stay away from certain things, but that also counts for alcohol. And yes, I won't make videos about drugs anymore, so you won. Did you go into the dark room and take one up the arse? What do you ask? Or yes and no. But why do you ask and why does it matter? Do you also ask for what your friends are doing sexually? Okay, my little video about questions asked. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Also, if you have just a shitty comment, I always enjoy those. I remember really at the start where I was really influenced by it, that I was sort of like, oh, this is something new. Should I think about what I'm making? But yeah, besides that, I hope you liked the video. Tomorrow you can expect the video about Berghain and the debunking around myths about Berghain. After that, I got a new style of videos to be coming out, which I'm really happy for. It's gonna be sort of the essay type of form, bit longer. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Leave a like, subscribe to the video, and then there is nothing else to say than big hug, much love, and then I see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.